Upstairs, Downstairs, Episode 9, Part 1, Production number 1608, recording date the 12th of the 10th, 73, take 1.
You're about as dainty as an elephant. Go quietly or you'll disturb Mr. Bellamy. Sorry, Rose.
Is everything ready upstairs, Rose?
Yes, Mr. Hudson.
And the room is well warmed. You know how much her ladyship dislikes the cold?
Yes, Mr. Hudson.
You put a hot water bottle in her bed.
Yes, Mr. Hudson.
Hurry, she'll be tired after a long journey. May wish to retire at once. We must have everything prepared, you know, Rose.
Yes, Mr. Hudson.
Well, look sharp, my girl. We're a wee thing late. I'll see to the fire in the morning room myself.
Thank you, Mr. Hudson. Oh, come on. Oh. Is everything prepared, Rose? Yes, Mr. Hudson. Look sharp, my girl, but a wee thing late.
Honestly, all this fuss, anyone would think we had Queen Victoria arriving.
Now, Edward, just you don't be impertinent. Old Lady Southwell's very particular, and she likes her comforts, and she's used to good service. So you just keep on your toes, my boy.
It's a long time since Lady Southwold has been here, Edward. We don't want to think he got slovenly since... Well, since she was here last time. Put that outside and then get ready. They'll be here soon.
She's bringing old Hodges with her, Rose?
No, Edward. Miss Hodges is not coming. I am going to see to Lady Southwold myself.
Oh, one more thing, Rose. Did you remember the extra pillow in her ladyship's room and the spare blankets?
I've remembered every blessed thing, Mr. Hudson.
Good, good. Now, listen to me, all of you. We shall be on trial for the next few days. The Dowager Countess has very high standards, which each and every one of us must try to live up to. And you'll do well to remember that, Daisy, if you wish to remain in service here.
Now you know.
What's Lady Southwold like? Is she very fierce?
Oh, she's terrible. She's dreadful. She has these terrible fits of rage, you see, and once, when her bath water wasn't as hot as she wanted it, she went for one of the maids with a red-hot poker. No. Maimed her for life.
Daisy! You heard Mr. Hudson. Wash your hands. Filthy.
She's got a red beard, see? Little red beard, and one eye is larger than the other one, and they're both bloodshot, and I have heard tell that she's a witch.
That's it. That'll be her ladyship. Come on, upstairs, all of us, quickly. Edward, you help the chauffeur in with the luggage. Oh, Mrs. Bridges, is that hot posset ready yet?
Yes, Miss Cranston.
Then keep it hot. I'll be down for it in a minute. Come on, quickly.
Daisy, back up. We're supposed to be in the hall by now. And you don't have to bring that out.
Mabel, my dear.
Richard.
Must be frozen to the marrow.
Nonsense. Don't fuss, Richard. I was well wrapped up and plentifully supplied with brandy by Marston. In fact, I feel quite merry. Good afternoon, Hudson.
Good afternoon, my lady.
Oh, Hudson, in the back of the motor, there's a hamper of Christmas fare packed by Mr. Coombe. Perhaps you'll be good enough to take charge of it.
Very good, my lady.
Wonderful to see you looking so well.
Oh, I'm delighted to be here.
James and Hazel had to leave for Paris yesterday.
I know.
They were sorry to miss you.
Oh,
It's going to be a very quiet Christmas, I'm afraid.
that will suit me very well.
He told me she had a beard and bloodshot eyes, and he said she was a witch. That'll teach you to never believe a word Edward says. Never, ever.
Here we are then. There's the Christmas eats. All the way from Wiltshire.
Is that the lot?
Yeah?
Well, where's the tree?
What tree?
Christmas tree. They always send one from Southwold every year. Where is it?
Where is what, Rose?
The tree, Mr. Hudson.
Oh, use your brains, my girl. We could hardly fit a 9-foot-high Christmas tree into the back of a motor car now, could we?
Oh, no.
So Mr. Coombs has dispatched it from Salisbury by train. It is at this moment at the station awaiting collection and will be delivered to this house the day after tomorrow by cart. So there's nothing to worry about now, is there?
No, Mr. Hudson. Oh, that's Ollie. Haven't you ever seen Ollie before, silly girl?
Edward, there's this safe fruit hamper to be unpacked.
Mrs. Bridges, don't you want to see what Father Christmas has brought for you?
What's that?
We are about to unpack your hamper, Mrs. Bridges, if you can spare a wee minute.
Oh, yes, Miss Cranston, just coming.
Makes my mouth water.
Let's see what Mr. Coombs has been able to find us this year, eh? Oh, brace of pheasants.
nice for Doggy.
Oh, yes. And woodcock, very nice too. Oh, now that is a surprise. Venison. Ooh. Oh, lovely. Now that looks like our turkey. Ooh, beautiful bird. And there's my Christmas goose. There we are.
And
Don't stand there gawping, girl. Get on with the washing up.
Yes, Mrs.
Now, when you put them back, take them through to the larder.
Yes, I will, Mrs. Bridges. Come on, Daisy.
thank you, Rose. Edward, give me a hand with this greenery. Quickly now.
Where's Mr. Coombs, Rose? Estate agent at Southwold. Family estate. Lady Marjorie's father, Captain James' grandfather, he was Lord Southwold. Lady Marjorie was born there. I was born there too, in the West Lodge. Mr. Hudson, Mrs. Bridges and I, we all come up from Southwold when Lady Marjorie married Mr. Bellamy. See? And all this food, is it just for one house? Of course it is, silly. Yeah, that's not much. Well, you should have seen Southwold in the old days. That was a sight. Of course, it's much larger stuff in Southwold. But we have celebrated Christmas on a far more lavish scale in this household, Daisy, than we shall do this year. Oh, I can remember when Miss Elizabeth and Captain James was children. Oh, we thought nothing of entertaining 40 to luncheon. We needed more than a brace of pheasant and the odd woodcock then. Be a quiet Christmas this year.
I do find the thought of having an 18-year-old girl here for Christmas somewhat alarming.
There's no need. Georgina's a very easy child. Extraordinarily young for her age in some ways. But I'm sure you'll take to her. I'm only afraid she'll find it dull here. When does she arrive?
Tomorrow afternoon from Geneva.
Mr. Bellamy apologises for his absence. He was called out, but hopes to be home shortly. Her ladyship is in her room.
Oh, I see.
She will see you at tea time. I have had your trunk sent up to your room, miss. The maid will be up shortly to unpack. Will there be anything further, miss?
Oh, no, thank you.
Well, should you require anything, the bell is here. I will send the maid up to you.
Thank you. Come in. Mr. Hudson, the butler, sent me up to unpack for you, miss. Oh, well, come in. Thank you, miss. What's your name? Daisy, miss. Daisy what? Daisy Peel, miss. Mine's Georgina Worsley. Oh, yes, miss. How old are you, Daisy? 18, miss. So are you? Well, so am I, but just. When's your birthday? My the 11th, miss. Mine's in November, the 28th, so you're older than me. Oh, yes, miss. You don't look it. Shall I help you? Where does everything go? No, miss. I'm to do it. Mr. Hudson sent me up to unpack for you and, well, said I wasn't to disturb you and if Rose or anyone come in, would you get into trouble? Oh, I think so, miss. Well, they wouldn't mind if I just sat and talked to you, would they? Oh, no, miss. Who's Rose? Oh, she's the head house parlourmaid and I'm the under-house parlourmaid. I'm new. Are you? I only come last week. I only came today, so I'm newer than you. Do you like it here? Oh, yeah. Well, takes a bit of getting used to. You know, Daisy, I may be coming to live here in the summer when I finish school to do the season. Can't you live with your mum and dad? Oh, they're dead. My father was killed in a hunting accident when I was 6 and my mother went down in the Titanic. Like Lady Marjorie? Well, yes. Well, my mother married Lady Marjorie's brother, Uncle Hugo. Oh, I liked Uncle Hugo. He was very nice to me. They were all going to America, well, Canada, really, and they all got drowned. Oh, that's very sad. Yes, it is rather. So you see, I haven't got many relations. Mr. Bellamy suggested I came here for Christmas, and if it suits him, I can come back in the summer.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, I suppose it is. I suppose it is. Where do you live, Daisy? Here, miss. No, I mean, where's your home? Where do your parents live?
Oh, Hoxton, miss.
Oh, where's that?
In London, miss. East End. It's a long way from here.
Is it nice?
Where shall I put this?
Oh, let me have him. This is Mr. Gladstone. I've had him since I was 7. He goes everywhere with me. Let's put him on the bed. Will you be looking after me all the time, Daisy?
Oh, no, miss. Rose will be looking after you. I'm only doing this because she had to go and fetch something for Lady Southwold.
What a pity.
Oh, Rose is very nice. I'm sure you'll like her.
It'd be much nicer to have you. Oh, I hate unpacking. I always hope a present might have slipped itself in when I wasn't looking, but it never has. Oh, well. Where's your room, Daisy?
Upstairs at the top, miss. I share with Rose.
Oh, do you? I share at the convent with a girl called Anne-Marie. She talks in her sleep. Does Rose talk in her sleep?
Oh, no, Rose is very quiet. She does snore a little bit.
You should hold her nose.
No, she might wake up.
Oh, that'd be funny if she woke up and found you holding her nose.
Tea is being served in the morning room, miss.
Oh, yes, in the morning room.
If you'd like to follow me, I'll show you where it is.
Thank you.
In here, miss, if you please.
Come in, child. Greet your uncle.
Yes, Hudson.
Excuse me, sir. I just thought I should inform you that the Christmas tree has arrived and the staff are about to put it up in the hall in case you should wonder at the commotion.
Yes, thank you, Hudson.
Also, might I remind you, sir, that this afternoon we were intending to put up the Christmas decorations, if that would not be inconvenient.
Oh, yes, I had forgotten. Well, it won't disturb me. I'm going out in a moment. What about you, Mabel?
Oh, I'm going off to my room. It's time for my rest.
Are you, Georgina, have you any plans for this afternoon?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm not doing anything.
Would you like to help the servants with the Christmas decorations?
Oh, yes, please.
Well, there you are, Hudson. There's another helper for you.
Oh, honestly, if you put it through the front door...
Just lift it up your end.
Rose is quite right, Edward. Sorry, Miss Hudson. If you lift it up at your end, give it a wee bit of purchase, it will come round perfectly easily.
Come on,
Now, watch the lamp. Come on, down easy.
Throw it off for you.
Through on that line now.
What are we doing?
Steady as she goes. Come on. Down that way, Rose. Over there. There now. What did I tell you?
Right, you can get the tub head ready.
Miss Worsley is kindly going to assist you all with the decoration of the tree.
Please, I'm Georgina.
Miss Georgina.
Thank you.
Well, look sharp then, Edward. Oh, don't put things on the polished table. I'll be downstairs with Mrs. Bridges discussing the arrangements for tomorrow if anyone wants me. There's a chair here, Miss Georgina, if you care to sit and watch while they're putting up the tree.
Yes, I will.
Now remember, all of you, don't make too much noise about it. Better wait for a wee bit, miss, until the tree is firmly fixed before trying to put anything on it.
Of course.
Well, come on, hurry up, hurry up. You haven't got all day. And Rose, all of you, be careful with that tree. I don't want anything broken.
Yes, Mr. Hudson. Well, come on, let's get started. You go and get the nose, Edward. You get up the other end, Daisy. Come on, yeah. Right, left. Oh, it's heavy. Of course it's heavy. Ow! Oh, that's not funny, them branches are prickly. Oh, no wonder they're called needles. Oh. Come on.
I don't think that tree likes you, Rose.
You be quiet, Edward. It might be your turn next time. Right. Come on, Daisy.
No,
Left. Oh, here we go. Push it towards going. That's it. Towards me.
for, Rose?
Hurry up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What are you doing with it?
I've got it. It's all right. I've got it. You got it. Oh, right. That's it.
What are you doing with it?
No.
Rose, where are you going? It comes behind you. Let me take it, Rose.
Oh, no, it's
Rose.
it's going.
I gotta drop it.
Oh, really? This is stupid. What do you let it go for?
It's too hard for me, Rose.
We get over there somehow. Can I make a suggestion? Well, if you put the tub over there, and I go up the stairs and lean over, I can catch it when it's out of Daisy's reach, and then I can help you to hold it. Yes. All right, miss, that's a good idea. That is, if you don't mind. Open, I mean. Oh, of course I don't mind. I'd like to. Come here, to pull the tip over here. And you get up there, Daisy. Good. Here we go. Right. There. You ready, Daisy? Yeah. Right. Push it, push it. Yes, push it. Got it. Right. Have you got it, miss? Yes, thank you, Rose. Right now, into the tub. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, get this tree out of my way, Rose. I can't move down
You
here.
be quiet. Start fixing it in.
Fix it. I'm going to fix it. There's no room to swing a hammer down here. Oh, women. Oh, honestly, Rose.
Give me that final point.
Be careful not to lean over too far, Miss
I
Georgina.
can manage, thank you, Edward.
That's finished.
Watch she doesn't break her neck, eh, Hudson?
Certainly, sir. Well done, well done. Looks very bonny, Miss Georgina. Come on, downstairs, all of you, quickly.
Some more, yeah?
Go on, Ruby. One of them. Three better.
So it's going to be. Doesn't it look lovely? Beautiful. Bring some holly up and we'll do my bedroom next. All right. Look how dark it is already. Oh, I do love Christmas so. It's funny to think that out there, all over London, people are doing the same thing tonight. Wrapping up presents, decorating their homes. Your family, this family, every family in the world. Well, the Christian world, I suppose. You're awfully quiet, Daisy.
Let's draw the curtains, Miss Georgina.
What is it? Are you sad? Homesick?
I haven't been home for 3 years, Miss Georgina, before I started at my last place.
3 years?
Oh. There were 7 of us, you see, and not enough to eat. And with my dad unemployed. I used to worry about Mum and us kids ever so bad when he was out. That's why I don't go home now. I've just been having Math to feed, you see. At Christmas time, I do think of her. Not that we had much. We used to go out singing carols in the streets and get a cup of hot cocoa and a penny sometimes. At least Mum and Dad would cheer up a bit Christmas Day. A neighbour might let them have half a bottle of gin and they'd sing a bit and laugh a bit and stop fighting and bashing us. It was better Christmas time.
Don't you think you ought to give them a nice surprise and go home this Christmas? Well, I could ask Mr. Bellamy to give you the time off.
I've got the afternoon off next, we all have. Better not go.
Oh, Daisy. Daisy, don't cry, please. Her ladyship is waiting in the morning room, Miss Georgina. Daisy?
Excuse me, Miss Georgina.
Darling. Ruby, do take
yeah,
care.
yes, God.
Now look out.
Ruby, bring over the paste and fixes, will you?
Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, very nice. Keep working hard. They're good girls.
Yeah, why don't you give us an hand, Lazy?
I can't. I've got to stand by. Miss Hudson's gone out for a walk, and I've got to clear away the morning room tea. Daisy. Sorry? Hey, Rose. How about a nice Christmas kiss, eh?
Nice? What would be nice about that?
Oh, come on, Mrs. Bridget. It is only once a year.
Go on, get out of it.
What's the matter with everybody? It is Christmas. Ruby.
Edward.
Happy Christmas.
House looks very nice and seasonal. You've done well, Georgina, hasn't it?
Yes, indeed. It all looks charming.
Thank you.
Georgina, we always like to make Christmas a festive occasion for the servants as well as ourselves. So tomorrow evening we shall be dining out and leaving them to have their own Christmas dinner downstairs. Lady Southwell's sister, Lady Castleton, has kindly invited us.
Poor Kate. She's not very good company nowadays. Stone deaf and partially blind.
Nevertheless, it is a long-standing tradition in this house to go to her for Christmas night, and we must respect it.
Oh, I understand.
We shall have our own Christmas dinner at lunchtime tomorrow, after which, Mabel dear, I shall have to leave you for a couple of hours to visit the infirmary hospital in my...
Then these ruffians stole Miss Georgina's purse, so we didn't have any money. So I said we'd have to walk. But Miss Georgina thought that if we told the tram conductor what had happened, then he'd let us have a free ride. But when we got to the stop, the last tram had gone, so we had to walk.
What, all the way from Oxton?
And halfway along Newland Road, these three men chased us and threw stones at us, and Miss Georgina lost her hat, and I fell down and grazed my knee. Oh. And then it started to snow. It comes down ever so hard.
There. Now take that bottle. Don't cry. It's all over now. It's all over now. Don't cry. Shh.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Hudson.
Might I have a word with you, sir?
Can't you wait until the morning?
Well, it is rather relevant to the situation, sir.
Well, go on, Hudson.
Go on, Daisy. Eat up. Hot dinner will do you good.
Go on.
Before it gets cold.
That's right.
Yes, I see. Thank you, Hudson. Will you tell Rose to take Miss Georgina a hot drink? She better have some food as well.
Yes, sir. I'll make up a tray for her.
Oh, and Hudson, I don't want Daisy punished. She was not to blame in any way.
Very good, sir.
Well, my dear, shall we go up to her?
Well, Georgina, what have you to say to us?
Hudson tells me you've had a somewhat unpleasant experience this evening. That's her story from Daisy.
But
But what?
I told her not to tell anyone. She promised me.
It was her duty as a junior servant to give Hudson her reasons for being on half the night. I don't want to say much about it now. It's late. We've all had a very long day. But you must realize, Georgina, that you have been extremely lucky. It would have been a great deal worse. And it was very thoughtless of you not to tell anybody where you were going. Especially to a rough district like Hoxton.
Hoxton.
I'm sorry. I suppose I really didn't think.
No, you didn't think. If you had, you would have realized that you were being very unfair. Persuading a maidservant to steal from her employer's larder.
She didn't steal it. I took it.
Oh, whoever took it. You must understand, child, that in this life you cannot do just what you think is right, regardless of everybody else. You must learn to consider others.
I'm sure her motives were honest, Mabel, and compassionate.
I wonder. How much were you really thinking of Daisy's family? Wasn't it perhaps the adventure that interested you?
I'm sure she wasn't thinking of herself.
Not consciously, perhaps, Richard. But it's not far from the truth, is it, Georgina?
I wanted to help them, that's all.
You almost ruined the servants' Christmas. Kept them waiting for their presents. Caused your uncle, myself, and the police a great deal of anxiety by your thoughtless behavior. But what you did was prompted by a kind heart and concern for those less fortunate than yourself. So you may kiss your grandmama. And accept this with my very loving wishes.
Oh, Granny, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yes, Rose, what is it?
It's the hot posset for Miss Georgina, sir. Thank you, Rose. Mrs. Ritchie said to be sure to drink it whilst it's hot.
Well, I must go to my room. I'm getting tired. Will you help me, Rose? Now take care of that necklace. It's been in the family for 4 generations.
Well, I don't think we need to say any more, my dear. I'm sure your experience has taught you a lot. So let's forget about it, shall we? I just think it would be a good idea if you left Daisy alone for a bit. Let her take a place with the other servants, settle down, and make friends. We want her to feel this is her home now. As I want you to try and feel this is your home too, Georgina. That you're one of the family now. That you belong here.
Oh, yes. Please.